Hi, my name's Charles Traylor. I'm an architect and I'm the general manager for Archline.com, which is a wide area network of online architects and engineers who come together on an as-needed basis to provide Revit and AutoCAD working drawings to other architects. In my last video, I was telling you about some of the beginning salvos of conflagration that were taking place between a web consultant and myself, a lady named Martina Kohlmetter, and she and I parted company before we really even got started doing work together. And I had inadvertently sent out about 600 emails under her name in an attempt to give her some examples of email messages that I'd been sending out to prospective architects, and she really didn't like that at all, and so we parted company. So about a month after that, my wife and I moved to Honolulu, Hawaii. I took her there to seek a mild climate for her delicate health, and I'll be telling you more about that in some future videos. But anyway, after we'd been in Honolulu for a few months, I received a letter at our new home in Honolulu from the American Institute of Architects, and it said that Ms. Kohlmetter had filed an ethics complaint against me with the AIA. So I called the AIA offices in Washington, D.C. to ask about it, and I got a fellow named Jay Stevens on the phone who I found out had the title of Vice President and Legal Counsel for the AIA. He told me that this was really nothing to worry about, that Ms. Kohlmetter had filed a complaint against me several months ago, and she'd improperly filed and missed a couple of deadlines, and it looked frivolous, and he said he thought this case would probably eventually die. He added that Ms. Kohlmetter had also filed complaints with several other organizations, including the Dallas Police Department, the Texas Attorney General, the Texas Board of Architectural Examiners, and the Texas Society of Architects, and that none of the other organizations had taken the matter seriously. He said, however, as a formality, I should go to the AIA website and fill out a form that's provided for AIA members who have had complaints filed against them. So I did that. And the page had a couple of boxes to check, either or. It asked if I wanted to receive all of the communications from this point forward from the AIA myself personally, or have everything sent to my attorney, but they didn't give me the option to do both. So since Corinne and I were so far away from the mainland now, I opted to have everything sent to my attorney, Charlie Holmans. He is a Dallas attorney that helped me on other minor legal matters through the years, and was pretty well qualified. He had an AV rating in Martindale and Hubble, and so I turned all that over to him. I had a brief telephone conversation with him about the matter, and I forgot about it. So that was like 2008, and you fast forward to 2010, and I was back online with the AIA Continuing Education transcript at the University of Oklahoma. Actually, I was trying to get online. I was using my username and password to try to access my transcript. And when I entered that information, as usual, I received a blocked message that instructed me to contact AIA Legal Counsel. Well, I got this Jay Stevens back on the telephone. He told me that I had a 2-year membership suspension because I'd been found guilty of violating AIA provisions of ethics. This information was the first time I'd heard anything about this, and he said, well, there'd been several hearings, and they'd sent notifications of each hearing to my attorney, Charlie Holmans, and that at the last hearing they flew in panelists from all over the country, including himself, flying down from Washington, D.C., and they all met there in Dallas and determined that I should receive this conviction and this penalty. I said, well, is there any way to appeal this? He said, well, there had been a 2-week grace period following the decision of the panel, but that had long since passed, and now the finding of the committee was final, and there wasn't anything I could do about it other than if I wanted to file suit. And so I called Charlie. I forgot to ask Jay Stevens what they'd convicted me of, and got him on the phone and said, what's going on? And he said, well, the committee had found me guilty of an attempt to steal Ms. Colematter's identity. I thought, what? So the email that had been sent out under her sending authorship had my name, my address, phone number, email address, and website address all prominently displayed on the face of the email. How could it be that I was trying to steal her identity? And he said, well, Ms. Coleman claimed that I would have had to have spent many premeditated hours preparing to send out those 600 emails because email software that was available at that time was not capable of sending everything out as fast as I had actually experienced being able to accomplish. And George Wilcox was just a guy that was out there way ahead of his time, and he was only publishing this software and making it available for a few friends like myself. And so Charlie said, well, you know, it's all said and done now, and that it really wasn't that big a deal because I still have my license. I said, well, you know, I really didn't feel that way about it. Getting kicked out of the AIA for a couple of years was not something I felt good about. Anyway, 2 years went by, and the AIA graciously contacted me after that, asking me if I wanted to renew my membership in the AIA. I thought, well, you know, after everything I've been through with you guys, I don't think I have any interest in doing that. I've been there and I've done that. But anyway, that's just one of many problems and constraints I've run into running an online business, providing architectural work product to other architects. And I'll share with you in future emails about what some of that is. And the thing, you know, I found is that you just can't give up when you run into people like Ms. Colemetter and the people that were with the AIA that found me guilty of ethics violations. Just have to keep working at it. And in the meantime, between now and whenever I send you my next videos, if you'd like to contact me about the possibilities of our doing some work together, give me a call at 214-304-2850. Call me any time of the day or night, round the clock, throughout the week, throughout the month, any time of the year, 24/7, 365. Or send me an email at archline@archline.com. Thanks a lot. I look forward to hearing from you.